I'd like to see 2021 Harry Styles wearing this. He could not pull it off. Harry Styles is a handsome young man, a talented individual, and a fashion icon. But is he a fashion icon? Everyone knows Harry Styles now as this guy who just wears Gucci and Prada and looks good in everything. He wears dresses, he's phenomenal. But I don't know, it hasn't always been like that, and as I was looking back through some of his it's really shocking. You might be thinking in your mind like, yeah, I know how he used to dress when he was in One Direction. Like, he wasn't a fashion legend, he wasn't really in the spotlight in that sense, but he probably looked good. It's ridiculous. But first I'm gonna go through some of his like more recent fashion faux pas, some might say. We'll discuss it and see if we actually think it's bad. So up first was when he was auditioning for a Tim Burton film in which he killed Oscar the Grouch. Like, I know what they're going for, it's edgy and cool and leather and black, but you know when he was walking around, that leather was squeaking. Going down the red carpet like, I'm Harry Styles. But then there's the scarf, which is like a pop of color, but it goes underneath the front flap of his suit and then just out the bottom like a big green dingly dong. It's just so long. It's like the Lenny Kravitz scarf. I don't know. I think it's okay. This is just a bad picture, though. This is fine, right? It does look like one of those magic eye things that you just go like this, and you pull away, and it's like some three-dimensional thing of just Harry Styles' face going, Harry Styles. This is good. I'm gonna put them on blast. The Sun put this in their article, Harry Styles' worst fashion flops. It's good. But he is doing a little bit too much with his Harry Styles. It's like a lot, okay? Oh, is he going on a picnic? Because that's the only way this ever makes sense. Like if he wanted it to be camo, like to blend in with the blanket when he's on a date with Taylor Swift, like, please don't see me. Please don't see me. It's ugly, but he looks fine, so I don't know. He looks like he's 35 feet tall. This is like right after an audition for Tron that went really poorly, and he's just putting on his grimace. I should have got the part in Tron. I'm Harry Styles. This is fine. It's just the specific picture he looks like he's lactose intolerant. But a lot of people are, and that's fine. This is good. Another one I take issue with the Sun putting in their article. This is good. Next. This is just a sweaty boy after a good performance in his nice pants. He's just rolling up his sleeves. He's got a towel over his shoulder like he just worked out. I think it's great. The guy behind him, though, giving me John Lennon assassin vibes. I see so many people shit on this. It's great. What's wrong with pink? Oh, it's just red that couldn't commit. No, it looks good. There's the black underneath it. Oh, that's a little bit emo. What's wrong with a little bit of emo? I've got a bleached shirt. This is a Mouse Rat band shirt from Parks and Recreation. Like the video if you like Parks and Rec. Go ahead and like the video. I've got matching pants too. It doesn't look good, but I wear it anyways. Because, like Harry Styles, I make bad decisions sometimes. Speaking of... I didn't even plan that! No, I love Taylor. I'm first and foremost a Taylor stan. That's why my love for Jake Gyllenhaal went down about 1 million whenever I heard so casually cruel in the name of being honest. I don't know what Jake Gyllenhaal did, but I hate him for that. Anyways, this is pre-clothing team dressing Harry Styles for himself. This is back when he was in charge of his own wardrobe, so we get a look into the mind of Harry Styles when he was a little foolish boy. But it's cute because he's matching Taylor. It's like couples matching vibes. I didn't love them together. I do love them both individually. I do not have to pick a side. Thank you.
He's a hobbit.
Why is he dressed like that? Oh no, there's so much going on in this. He's got those bracelets that you got when you were in 2nd grade. He's got the white sneakers that don't tie at the top and are 2 sizes too big for him. And he's got the baggy black jeans that are hanging past his butt crack. This, wait, he's even got the belt that's got like the 2 holes for the 2 prongs. It's so bad. And he's holding a newspaper. He's not reading that newspaper. He's giving the camera a cheeky little smile because he knows they know he's not reading that. And let's not cruise past Liam. He's got the tongues of the high tops all the way out. It's like they're reaching to get away from him. He's got his jeans cuffed at the bottom and tucked into the high top sneakers. And the butt of the jeans is like down to his knees. He's wearing 2 Henley shirts. He's got a poster of Zayn. And Zayn in the back with the flannel, the hoodie, and the flat top. And here's a 40-year-old woman who's on her way home to her 3 kids who don't love her. Clearly the One Direction boys have a thing for tucking their pants into high-top shoes. Apparently he's a loyal customer. Why does everybody have on high-top sneakers in this era? Even fake Snooki in the background. She's doing fine though. She's a beautiful young woman and she's just having a day out on town with the One Direction boys. We love her. We stan her. But the popped collar with the jeans tucked in to the dirty lavender high-top sneakers. I'd like to see 2021 Harry Styles wearing this. He could not pull it off. He's got a cardigan over a popped collar polo. That's bold. Larry. Louis himself looking like a marionette youth pastor about to go mentally abuse some 12-year-old preteens at church camp, and Harry Styles looking like his drug-dealing supportive boyfriend. It's not a good look, but it's a good vibe. More Larry, more lavender high tops with pants tucked into them. I'm starting to understand why, if that relationship was real, it didn't work out. Loving the Hollister hoodie though. It's given popular kid in 8th grade vibes. I feel like I need to check in. I don't want to be a hater. I love them so much. I just think it's fun to look back on just horrible fashion decisions from someone who we think of as a fashion icon. I don't hate him. I love this. I love everybody involved in this. This is a love letter to horrible early 2000s and 2010s fashion. Horrible fashion. And by the way, before you start digging through my Instagram and finding horrible pictures of me, this is not to say that I dress better. I dress probably worse than they do in the worst pictures right now. So just please. This is with peace and love. But with peace and love, Louis has got to lose that cardigan buttoned all the way up to the top with a pop collar and those little slide-in shoes, little youth pastor slide-in shoes, and his either Mamma Mia rolled pants or High School Musical 2 ending dance scene Troy Bolton capri type pants. Speaks for itself. Looks good. And just in case you were thinking that I was skipping a big old part of Harry's life, here we are. The vacuum-sealed skinny jeans era of Harry. Look at him. He's cheeky. It's good. He's cheeky. I had planned these as like a palate cleanser, but after seeing those past pictures, it's put this in a new context. He looks like he's standing outside of his mom's bedroom about to say, "I'm Harry Styles and I threw up." He has the posture of a 90-year-old woman who went through both world wars as a nurse and had to carry soldiers on her back. But the clothes look good. This is controversial. I had to include this though because I see it on so many of his best fashion decisions and his worst fashion decision. I personally think it looks good. If I remember correctly, I think this was for the Met Gala, right? But also if I remember correctly, was this for the year it was supposed to be camp? Because this isn't camp. Yup, that was for camp. It sucks. Was it? Yup, that was shitty. It was awful. It looks great on its own for any other event, but for camp, not that I know anything about that. Not that I know anything, but from what I heard on Twitter immediately following it, it seemed like a lot of the boys didn't know what camp was. The gentlemen that night did not pull their weight, and the women dragged that event by its throat and stomped on it. Oh, and this loser. She was horrible. That was awful. Although some have said that it was so bad that it transcended it and it became camp in and of itself. I just think it sucked. Look at him, he's cheeky, he's got the textures, the colors, he's Harry Styles. It's good. It's cotton candy, and I'm gonna pick it off and eat it. Not in a weird way. Look at him grinning, he really thinks that it's looking good. And it looks good. Except for the Lenny Kravitz scarf situation. I have a theory that anytime Harry Styles is wearing a scarf, everybody in his fashion team has told him no. But he says, "I'm Harry Styles," and puts it on, and they can't say no. So I think the green terrible garbage scarf and the purple terrible garbage scarf were his forms of self-expression. And real quick, we just gotta go back to a classic. I mean, this is beautiful. He's got the plaid rubber boots with his khakis tucked into them, with the belt with the 2 holes wrapped around his waist, and the popped collar. And he looks confident too. He looks like he's killing it, and he's not. Sorry, I got distracted. That's actually 2 black layers of clothing. There's the popped polo and a cardigan. He knows something that we don't. And that about... And if you want to look like a handsome, beautiful person, have I got the thing for you. I release a new pearl necklace on my Depop every single day. It's beautiful, it's nice. In honor of today's episode, we've got the Harry Styles necklace. I got 2 of these up there. This exact one on my neck. You can get it. Link is in the description. I love you.
I'm your mama's daddy.
Yeah.
You can call me grandpa. I ain't a geezer, son. I'm Carl Weezer. You're Jimmy Neutron and I'm wanting your mom. You ain't the only one with a brain about a blast. I'ma get up in a bakery ass so fast I'll be in and out with my burger.
Yum.
Murder it, animal style. I found my nails, grinding the rails. Pop shove it, I'm a skater. I'm tipping the waiter, loving the way your mama's singing me